Well, I see you finished reading your book or your social narrative.
Yes, I finished reading my story, Avoiding the Annoying.
Now, why did it get that title?
Because when people annoy me, they get me in trouble because I get in a fight with them.
I see you added the graphics to your book like we talked about, but tell me about that face.
That face tends to resemble how people look when they're annoying.
I could see that. Somebody looking like that would annoy me too. I saw this graphic and I thought that was pretty interesting. They look like they're in a big conflict.
Yeah, to me it feels they're just about to duke it out. They're gonna throw down,
Like this?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Have you ever been in situations like that?
A few times, yeah.
And what happens?
I get in trouble.
Right. So we talked about some strategies to help you if that were to happen. What can you do if that's going to happen?
I can ask myself, how is this important to me?
And if you can't come up with an answer on your own, what can you do?
I can use my personal cues.
And what would that be?
This represents not important. This represents slightly important. Then we got a little important, very important, and extremely important.
Okay, and we talked about what to do in each of those situations. So far we have talked about our social story or social narrative. We've talked about our 5-point scale in terms of visual cues. Remember the other day when we worked on writing things down that really annoyed you?
Yeah.
I turned those into some cards for you so we could kind of play a game. We have our 5-point scale. I'm going to ask you to pick up a card and read it for me, please.
Someone cuts in the lunch line in front of me.
So on our 5-point scale, how important is that to you?
Just a little important.
A little important. And if that were to happen today at lunch, what would you do?
I would just ignore them or pretend I'm not paying attention.
Okay, so that's a good thing. That's exactly what you should do. Could you pick another card for me, please?
Students throw food or objects at me while I'm eating lunch. That's very, extremely very important.
That would be extremely very important to me, too. I could understand why that would be annoying to you. If that happens, what are you going to do?
I am going to get adult help.
Perfect. You're getting this. Can you try one more card for me?
Someone says something mean to a person I think is my friend.
That's up there.
Yeah, it's very important.
If that happens today at lunch, what are you going to do?
I'm going to get close to an adult or seek adult help.
Okay, good. So when you get ready to go to lunch today, I'm giving you your notebook so you can practice your story. But also on the front is your personal card in case you forget what you need to do. So if you get in a situation where you need to figure out what to do, you can look at the card. But if it's really desperate and you don't have time to look at the card, what are you going to do?
Get adult help.
Get adult help. And if we see you doing this, we should come running?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we can do that. Are you ready for lunch?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.